So good morning again. I'm Merle Peiler.
And I'm Frank Peiler.
And we've been asked to tell you a little bit about ourselves. Frank and I have been members of Emmanuel for 17 years, probably not as long as some of you. Frank has just finished 8 years on the church council, which, as you know, has been some difficult and stressful times. I too served on the council previously. We've both been involved in many ministries over the years, and to name a few, we have sung in the choir. We served on teams for fellowship hour, purchased kitchen supplies. We attend small Bible studies, serve on the altar guild, and coordinate outreach teams. As you can see, we love our church and are happy to serve. We feel our faith is strengthened every Sunday during worship and is also enriched by serving on committees and being involved with the many activities of the congregation.
So here we are, launching yet another appeal. We have been involved with the core group and leadership teams on each of the past campaigns. In 2009, we had the Growing Faith Land Appeal. In 2 years, we raised enough money to purchase this land, 11 acres. We've used about 6 of those so far, but there's still plenty of room for growth. In 2012, the Grace Overflowing Appeal began, and we raised $1.3 million in order to break ground and begin the construction. At that point, we took on a mortgage. You do remember coming here during construction, imagining where the altar would be placed, where the worship chairs would be placed, where the organ would sit, where the sacristy would be, and where the altar care room would be. How excited we were and imagined how God would have this building all laid out for us. On January 1st, 2014, the move began. The parishioners' cars and pickup trucks filled to the brim, started a caravan, which was led by our own Lake Geneva fire truck, from Park Row to Bloomfield Road. To me, it looked like a gypsy caravan. It was kind of weird. But it was a very cold, freezing day, and with many warm hearts, this facility became a reality. In 2015, All Hands on Deck was launched to pay down the mortgage, and indeed we did. Now, beginning June 2018, we would like to raise $1.2 million. We are hoping to pay down the mortgage as much as possible so we can move ahead with the many other plans God has in store for us. We have 3 goals in mind. Number 1 is to raise $800,000. That would be our blessing goal. Number 2, we'd like to raise $1 million. That's a hallelujah goal. And number 3, $1.2 million. That's a miracle goal. We'd love to make it. Imagine the possibilities if we could reach the miracle goal of $1.2 million.
So during each of these appeals, Frank and I wondered, how could we contribute more to our giving, to our current giving? Occasionally, we would see a commercial on TV announcing the current lottery amount. And he and I would imagine, what would we do if we won? The first thing we agreed upon was giving to the church to pay off the mortgage. Well, we've been told you have to play in order to win. Oops, no winnings, no money. We did, however, ask the Lord to guide us, and indeed he did. The psalmist says, "How can I repay the Lord for all his goodness to me?" The increase in our giving has been returned to us in so many ways. So please consider raising your current building pledge, or if you have not previously pledged, now is the time to do so. After the service today, your commitment packet will be on the table in the gathering space. Some of you have already picked up your packet before the service. So if you have not picked it up, please be sure to stop by and pick it up before you leave. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can talk to any of us on the prayer team, or of course, Pastors Paul or Sarah. So the Imagine logo has been explained to you before. So please repeat with me, I'm in.
I'm in.
Thank you.
Thank you.